mechanism that she started laughing, but then he was like, no, and put the gun right to her thigh.
This dude's high. This dude's drunk, singing love melodies.
At that point, she realized.
You better stop it, G.
She said her face just started.
You better be ready to get some dubs and don't be selling, G. Don't be selling me out here, G.
Any idea what his intention?
I don't need nobody selling me out here, G.
Every person.
Yeah, and she doesn't know that this guy just murdered somebody like the day before, so she.
Let me grab my.
So he tells her, "I need to get to California," and she's like,
Oh shit!
like, help out! What's gonna happen to me?
You better stop it, G.
And after only driving for about an hour, Edwin made her pull over.
All right, where you at? Let's go.
Driving too fast.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy White Gold.
And so I told her that.
Damn, they pulled up on us, bruh. Fuck them, G.
You don't attract police's attention.
It's actually a really good speed or try to break the odds somehow.
Right here, Sambo.
Have someone in the car with you or held at gunpoint. I'd be speeding, running stop signs, trying to.
That boy needs some beer in his motherfucking life.
Yeah, that's like probably.
That boy needs to be love. What up, G?
Why she's kind of a hero.
Exclamation followers in the chat. Thank you for the flex, bro. Thank you for coming through. Let's get this stream started up, bro. Let's get this stream started up, bro. Speaking of no cap, let's get this stream started up, bro. No cappuccino.
Obviously not prepared for the mental anguish and physical anguish of this.
Yo, don't be hating on my stream, G.
Smart in the fact that she kind of knew.
Start off with a W. Let's do it.
And she kind of does that every step of the way.
Yeah, she's a great example of trying to do situations.
And another example of this is actually when Edwin starts trying to like make small talk with her and tries to like get all this information out of her, and she's like, "I'm not going to tell you anything," and she was kind of giving him, you know, shit back and being like, "I'm not going to talk to you," like, yeah, getting angry with him, and she really frustrated Edwin.
And she said that she didn't care. She got to the point where she thought she was probably not going to make it out of this alive anyway, and so she was like, you know what do I have to lose? Let me, you know, piss this guy off. And it was working. I mean, she started intimidating.
That bitch said
But then the conversation kind of takes a turn for the worse because Edwin starts just kind of opening up to her about his life and about his wife being a cop. Although he doesn't tell her that he was a campus security officer, which is interesting. And he just kind of casually starts talking to her about murdering Kaylee. And Andrea actually said that he was showing me pictures of his wife, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a cop. I don't know if you heard what happened to the girl I just killed." He was trying to show me the article, and I had no idea what was going on at the time, but I was just like, this guy is on something. Literally pulling up like articles of Kaylee and him, like, look, this is the girl I killed and stuff. I guess trying to scare her, I would imagine.
Maybe that would make her behave more if she was scared of him. But it's hard to imagine what was going on in this guy's mind.
But this kind of took things up a notch for her because she realized that I'm in potential danger here. This guy could really kill me, and so this whole time she's just trying to keep herself calm. And then after a few hours after driving together,
oh, he's running away from it.
At a roadside motel in Southern Oregon. What's crazy is that when they stop here, there's actually surveillance footage, which if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll overlay it for you. But she said that he made me pretend to be his girlfriend, and like,
hey, watch it.
And it was the most awful feeling ever. Being forced to act like something when you know what's going on. She also said, I always wondered how the motel clerk didn't notice any signs. I'm this young-looking girl with an older
Sam.
Looking completely torn up, no makeup, and I had no crime.
I mean, he had warned her, act normal, don't act like if you give them any sign, I'll kill you. You know, and they had also gone to McDonald's, they had gone to like a gas station too. She interacted with several people right in front of him. Was trying to give them signals, but couldn't be too obvious because he was there. It definitely teaches you to be more aware of situations like this. If it doesn't look right, you know, and if something doesn't feel right, you gotta say something because you can totally save someone's life.
Yeah, trust your gut. I mean, especially if you're an employee and somebody comes into your place of business and you definitely feel like very suspicious about it, especially with a male-female type situation with sex trafficking.
This game's crazy though.
It's definitely worth, you know, like it doesn't hurt to just call the police and have them come check it out and just, you know, verify the situation. And unfortunately, nobody did this for her. And yeah, I mean, this just kept going on and on. But after they get the hotel keys, They go to their room, and he ends up handcuffing Andrea to the bathroom door, and he used a t-shirt to wrap around her head when he showered. So obviously he was worried about her like trying to escape or something like that, so he handcuffed her to the bathroom door.
Steals.
He tells her to take a shower.
In front of him. That's, oh, it's so fucked up. I just, oh, it makes me furious. What a sicko. I know. So upsetting. And what was interesting is she wasn't afraid of him, it seemed like. I mean, she was afraid of her situation, but I think she knew that this guy is, like, she could outsmart him. And so she was like, absolutely not. I'm not going to shower in front of you. It's just not going to happen. She was like, I'd rather you kill me right now than me shower in front of you.
She refused. And then after that, Edwin uncuffs her and then recuffs her to the bed frame as he's preparing sleeping pills for her to take. And he basically forced her to take the sleeping pills, otherwise he said that he had syringes that he was going to use to just put her out himself. Which I mean, it's like, if you're in this situation, if he really had syringes, which he didn't,
This motherfucker
you would think
quick,
that he would
dog.
just use that as opposed to like, here, take this sleeping pill.
She did take the pill, but she found she tried really hard not to fall asleep, which is difficult. But I'd imagine in that situation, even if you take a sleeping pill, you could like keep yourself awake with adrenaline.
Yeah, but I think he gave her, I don't know what pill exactly, I would imagine he probably gave her something like Ambien or something pretty strong.
Maybe if he had access to that, it could have just been like a Unison.
That's true, that's true. But she was extremely worried that if she did fall asleep, then Edwin would try to take it.
Absolutely, that's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to just send her to sleep.
Right.
He knows that she's going to fight back every step of the way.
84%.
He'll take advantage of her as if he knocks her out.
Yeah, because literally the next thing that happens is Edwin leans over to her and starts licking
Yeah, it's
her.
probably not gonna happen.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I know this is so off topic, but I had an ex-boyfriend who was okay, he didn't even make it to boyfriend stage. I dated a guy. I literally ended the relationship with him because it wasn't even. It was like in public. We were at like football games, and he just licked my ear and be like, "What the fuck?"
To get
bro?
to the next level 40.
That really creeps me out.
That's really weird.
But you know what's crazy is, just as he starts being creepy towards her, an alarm goes off on her phone, and this is almost like.
Oh, you want to try to be the first one, huh?
It's truly
Damn,
safe.
bro.
And she thought so quickly and said that this is actually an alarm for medication I have to take because I have an STD. It's honestly genius. It's so smart. I would have never thought to do that. It's so smart.
Because this literally deters him from.
Score up here
probably
on the
making
twos
it.
game.
Oh, absolutely. He was planning to 100% before this happened.
Yeah, and she apparently he like was like, what do you mean? What STD? And like,
See what we can do in a
pressed her
twos
for
game.
more information, and she said that she just tried to be as disgusting and graphic about it as she could in an attempt to try to deter him. So after that doesn't work out for Edwin, he then gets on the phone and starts talking in Spanish to somebody. Andrea actually does speak Spanish, but she says she can only pick up on bits and pieces of conversation.
A skilled
And plus,
glass
she's
cleaner.
just mentally completely exhausted at this point. Yeah, fighting to stay awake at this point. But she said that he sounded extremely paranoid, and that he told the person on the phone that they were sending helicopters and that he had to go. And
That's what I
I
said.
don't know if necessarily there was helicopters. This is like a recurring thing on Edwin that he's hearing helicopters. So his mental state is definitely completely out of whack. Yeah,
Having some type of break.
yeah, he's definitely breaking down for sure. So
So he starts gathering all their stuff and gets Andrea out of the bed and says, "We're gonna move." And she tried to say, "Let's, just leave me here. Continue on your own. Why do you need me to go with you?" But he refused.
And the reason for this is Edwin said he wanted to use her as a human shield. He's like, they won't shoot me if I have you. Like he literally was using her was planning to use her as a human shield if he needed to.
Wow, that is so
And obviously, I think his plan too of taking females for the sexual, exploitation for sure. So after only being at that first motel for a few hours, they get back into Andrea's car and they head off into the night. And it's early in the morning on Tuesday, July 26th at this point. And so they're driving for a while when eventually they get to Wairika, California around 5 a.m. and they stop at another small motel. And I believe it was like a Super 8 motel or something like that. They stopped at. And the reason why they stopped is because they needed to get another car because
That's crazy.
was leaking oil like crazy, and he knew that eventually that would just completely burn out and stop. So they had to get a new car. So at this motel, they see this car where a guy is unloading camera equipment into his room, and this man's name is Jack. And so Edwin decides that he's going to steal this guy's car, and they actually walk into the room, and Edwin points the gun at Jack and says, "Give me your car keys."
Oh, grab that. Grab it.
Fuck, bro.
Holy shit. No, I'm not gonna give you my car keys. And then just starts yelling for help. He's like, help,
bro,
help,
it's
help.
not be fun.
And Edwin starts freaking out. And he's like, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna shoot you.
That rebound right there.
And he
It
continues.
just rolls away
Help,
from
help, help. So Edwin then shoots him in the stomach, and Jack, falls to the ground. They take the keys and take Jack's car.
Which luckily Jack did survive this, but it was really scary for Andrea to see, wow, he's actually willing to use this gun.
To see him basically attempt to murder somebody in front of her, and she just remembers like how loud the gunshot was.
That's the score, Sam.
Just brought things to another level for her. She
I wasn't worried
this
about
guy
helping
was
him
not
out.
afraid to kill someone. After Edwin shoots Jack, he freaks out and obviously needs to get out of there, so he had no idea where Jack's keys were, and he wasn't going to wait around to try to find them. So he grabs Andrea, drags her out of the room, and they take off towards the gas station next door. And at the gas station, Edwin sees a car, somebody's pumping gas, and inside of it is 17-year-old Nima Gavimi and his grandmother and younger brother. And this innocent family was just driving back to Los Angeles after a trip to Canada when Edwin approaches the car, and the other two occupants of the car were actually in the bathroom of the gas station, which was his grandfather and dad. And when Nima saw Edwin approaching,
Oh my God.
about to get robbed, and he actually said, "I didn't pay attention too much." So I went back on the phone, and then I turned around again, and like 3 seconds later, threw the girl into her car, slammed the door shut, and screamed, "Just get in!" And he pointed a gun in my head, saying, "Drive or I'll shoot."
It's so scary.
It's so scary, man. I can't imagine that. So Nima, of course, complies, and they start driving south on Highway I-5, and he could hear screaming from the back seat because his grandma was in the back seat, just freaking the fuck out.
Gosh, poor woman.
I know.
I can't imagine my own grandmother in that situation.
Shut up, what?
Distress with.
Shit, we only need one right now, though. I didn't know Sam was on it. Yeah.
You got this guy with a gun pointing at you, and your grandma's in the back seat.
You're just at the gas station. You have no idea that something like this is gonna happen to you.
Come on, 2K.
So quickly. So shocking.
And Edwin's just freaking the fuck out at this point. He's like telling Eva that if you don't shut your grandmother up, I'm gonna kill,
Shut Sam.
everybody.
Give me the ball.
And so he's like trying to calm the situation down, but grandma doesn't stop screaming. And while he's driving, Edwin grabs Eva's phone and scrolled through the call logs to see if he had called her. And Eva said, "At this point, I was ready to just jump out of the car. I'd rather, jump out and die rather than get shot." And then he proceeded to ask us if we've ever had an urge to kill. He's like, "Do you guys have an urge? Have you guys ever had an urge to kill?"
I think he was trying to figure out if this is normal. Does everyone kind of low-key want to kill, or am I just, is something wrong with me? Because this is something he has been mentally struggling with for a long time. It's interesting that he starts asking his victims, essentially, if they would do the same thing. It's just,
Yeah.
he was in such a bad mental place,
Oh yeah.
honestly.
Completely breaking down.
Totally.
Yeah, and then he goes on to say, "Well, I used to be a good
Shot.
guy.
Ball
I used
game.
to be a cop, but then I just had this urge to kill."
Well
somebody
played,
and this
Sam.
girl over." And Eva said he didn't believe him. And
Well played, Sam.
and then he
Let's go,
he
baby!
ran that girl over. And
The twos game, bro.
Behind us, and that he drove 10 hours from Bend, Oregon to where he found me in his car, and that he shot an old man because the guy wouldn't give him his phone. So
We
it's
get the
just
ball
like,
first, though.
all
We
these
just don't need to
crimes
lose the
on
ball.
people, which is,
I should be at
this
a-
is against him.
Don't miss.
And even
Damn, bro. My motherfucking nose. My ears.
reason with him and get him to calm down a bit.
Nah, they've
And
been
also
itching all
make
day
him
like I got
let
some kind of
grandma in
allergies.
the car. Poor grandma.
Yeah, you should have with a heart
Never
attack.
that.
And after
Never
about
that.
15 more
Why I'd say
minutes,
3?
decided that they were
What's
gonna
that, Green?
arrest him. And he said that he looked around and there were no cars coming in, and we just stopped.
Look, they checking our win. They're checking our record and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
And he did let them out.
My ear
But
itches.
not Andrea. Andrea was trying to like, "Hey, what about me? Like, let me out." And you continue to tell her, no, you're my human shield, so you gotta come with me. Yeah, just like that, Andrea.
Your boy real.
And then a few moments later,
Two-way stretch glass cleaner.
Andrea's phone and begins recording
It's alright, let's go.
a Facebook video, which is just really bizarre. So we'll play that.
Hi everybody, I just want to say that I apologize for everything I've done. Most likely I'm going to get caught. And sorry about that girl. That girl gets working. And I want
What's that, Sam?
family members. Andrea, that she's fine and she will be fine because so far she seems going whatever he's going to do.
Fuck!
You know what I'm saying? And if you guys
Open
don't
that
agree,
shot too, dog.
if I have that 36 for her,
Give me that shit,
I'm
bitch.
not that kind of
Yeah.
guy. You know,
Yeah.
I just killed another girl, you know, and I regret it. I regret killing her. So she kept screaming and I'm sorry forever. So,
This little fucker here, bro.
you know, I can say you feel fine. Driving.
I knew that shit was gonna happen,
Be home pretty soon. And sorry to the grandma.
Hey, you should have faked that and kicked it to me.
Boyfriend.
That's all good though.
Sorry. Everything that I caused.
He can't shoot, can he?
And you'll see her pretty soon.
Allow the man to hit some whites.
So the cop said, not to shoot us, because if they shoot us, then that's not my fault. And, sorry, everybody.
Come on, bro. You got no
It
fucking
seems like
hand,
Edwin is
dog.
at this point where he's like struggling to figure out who he is. And part of him wants to be this like good Christian man and make this statement and be like, I'm so sorry and seem like a good guy, but then on the other hand, he's like also wants to be a serial killer. So I feel like he made that
Good
move
shot,
so
Sam.
impulsively. He knows he's going down and he wants to be remembered as less of a bad guy than the other bad guys out there. Like, I'm not really that bad.
Damn,
I'm
dude.
saving her.
Big rough
No, you're
motherfucker.
not. You shouldn't have fucking took her, dude.
And part of me thinks also that he did that because then he goes on to tell her to put this up online right
Yeah.
away. And so part of me is thinking, like, did he do that to try and just, you know, he's already this
Go.
far down the fucking road. He knows he's already totally screwed what he's done. So why not make it a little bit crazier of a story, and people will kind of remember me, and I'll become a legacy for doing this crazy thing after already murdering and kidnapping someone.
Because that would go viral if that went on the internet.
yeah.
That video would be reshared. I would probably reshare it if I had known about this, you know, like that would have been passed on for sure. And he could have made himself, I mean, and I think a lot of killers at the end, they want to at least be remembered. They're like, if I'm just going to go get locked up in jail, I might as well have people know who
Damn.
I am and know my story.
Bailed him out.
He asked her to put this on her social media. And she refuses. Well, without telling him. She doesn't want to do this in her mind. She's like, I'm not going to.
Damn, he don't need much space at all, bro.
Pastors that follow me, teachers, family.
Let's go.
They're gonna be really upset seeing me. Which,
Bro.
I get that. I would have done completely differently. I would have tweeted that, put it on Facebook. I would have put that absolutely everywhere because I think it would really help your own situation. I would almost see that as like, wow, you're gonna let me make a post and like show where I am and who you are, and because in my mind I'm thinking if he kills me and if this goes unsolved, they never even figure out it was him. I would have definitely posted that personally, but she made the decision to post it
This nigga
and put
here,
it
dog.
on only, like you could be the only one to see it.
Yeah, on Facebook you have an option to post to your friends or to everybody or to just yourself. And so she didn't want to post it originally, but she's like, okay, well, I'll post it, but I'll just post it to my page so only I can see it.
So he didn't know that. He
Right.
doesn't know like exactly she's doing.
Which honestly good for her because then he doesn't get that all that attention. So
Right. I see both
it
sides for
works
sure.
obviously from a safety perspective, absolutely post that out there and get as many eyes on it as
Right.
possible.
That's
But
be my thing.
You
I
better
personally,
stop
it
it.
worked out better for her in that way. And what's weird is he wanted her to title it
Wow.
Loose.
And he
That's
tells
such a
Becky,
clickbaity title. Like,
Wow.
wants to be famous for doing this whack ass shit, and then maybe
Wow, bro. Wide the fuck open, dog.
kind of be a hero for saving her.
I'm I'm not as bad as some of the bad people.
Like it decides when you can green him or
I'm
not.
a nice murderer.
He's so.
He's just so mentally screwed up at this point. Like his intentions, his brain's gotta be all over the place. I'm sure he wasn't planning on it all happening. It's not like he.
No way.
Actually, we don't know. Maybe he did go out that night looking for someone.
There ain't no
That's
fucking
possible.
way.
And then Sam sells the whole bag and nothing but the bags will help him God. Let's get it, yeah. Let's go. We're good.
Right.
So I think he's just trying to wrap his head around what's going on and what he's done and what the repercussions of it are. He's probably doing a lot of thinking as they're driving. It's not like she's talking to him that much. She's like, fuck you.
Yeah. After the Facebook video, though, he gets on the phone with his wife, Isabel. And from what Andrea could make out, it sounds like they were talking and
This
she was
little
trying to
piece of shit, though,
stop,
dog.
turn yourself in, like, this has to end, don't do anything else. And at this point in time, they're about 30 miles south of Redding, California. And Edwin knew that he was supposed to be...
We had our chances, bro, we blew it.
Before he would be arrested. So, he starts speeding.
We had our chances and we blew it.
120 miles an hour, I think, is the speed they reached at one point. And then he took out Andrea's phone and called 911 himself. What was that called?
I had a wide open 3, you had a wide open 3.
And I'm the guy on Interstate 5, going on high speed. I know you guys have the chopper on me already.
We blew it, chat.
Yeah, I just want to say I am going to turn myself in.
98.5%.
Okay, I'm on I-5. I think close to Redding, if I'm right. I am wanted for murder in the state of Oregon.
Okay, and where are you at right now? Can you stop?
I am going to stop once I hit Redding. Once I'm in Redding, I'm going to stop.
Okay, can you tell me where you are right now?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Let's see, there's a sign right here. 50 miles from Redding.
Oh shit, I fell off a cliff.
From Corning.
Might have to go to a different part.
South or north of Corning.
Are you by yourself or?
No, I have someone with me. I kidnapped her in Oregon. She's innocent. Her name is Andrea. What's your last name? I'll let you.
I guess let's go to the North Side Knights.
Call her family, okay? Give me a second.
Hello? Yeah, hi, what's your name?
I'm really sweaty. I'm sweaty.
What's your last name? Me? S-A-E-S?
What?
Okay, are you heard
You're at the Vipers?
No. No, okay. Okay, you know where you are? Let me talk to Edwin again.
Alright.
Hello?
Yeah, Edwin, you're heading southbound on 5.
Yeah,
On my way.
southbound on 5.
Not all of us got a penthouse, Sam.
I think I did.
Some of us still got a skateboard over there, you feel me?
From Corning.
Alright, yeah, that'll work.
15. So I'm passing this thing.
That'll work.
I'm with patrol right now.
You're what, sir?
I'm passing.
We need a big chat.
Are you able to safely find somewhere to stop?
I'm not gonna stop right here. I'm just gonna turn myself in and Corning. Okay.
Are you going to Corning Police or where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to Corning Police, but I want to ask you a favor. Don't have asthma.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, so you tell them not to be too rough on me, because
Let me know if somebody's out there got a big.
Alright, so that's all I wanted to say.
You need any kind of medical or?
I think so. I'm gonna get my inhaler. I'm gonna have my inhaler at home.
And how fast are you going?
I'm going about 120 miles an
You're
hour.
about 120 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Can you slow down? And would you have any weapons with you?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't have a gun on me.
I got a badge.
I'm not gonna flex the
Finishing
gun.
badge.
Don't have to shoot me. I don't want to die.
Okay, you stick by your friend, I'll let them know.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna let them know. Don't hurt Andrea. She's a nice girl. Don't hurt her. I'm actually calling my family just to say bye to them. So once I'm done calling up my family, then I'll.
Oh yeah, you asked me how many shooting badges. I get 27 shooting badges. I got one
I
too.
already called my wife. I called a lot of people already. I am wanted for the death of Baby Sawyer at Bend, Oregon. I just want to say that it was an accident.
And then are you able to stop? The officers behind you, they don't know if you're running and stuff or trying to run from them. So if you can safely stop, they'll have the freeway block and the lady will get hurt.
I will stop right now. You want me to throw my gun out of the window right now?
You don't do it right now. No, don't do that right now.
Okay, I'll let you talk to Andrea.
Okay, are you gonna stop?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Alright, let's do this.
At all times, okay?
All right.
Hello? That's what you think? No. Okay, so where's the gun at? Does he have it? Something with it? I don't know. Can you see it? He said he had to finish, like, is he stopping? Yeah. He is stopping? Mm-hmm. Okay, make sure your hands are too and stuff. I know you're on the phone right now. But
Wanna play it too, yeah?
your hands too.
Huh?
I'm gonna stand in line with you until the officers get there, okay? And you're gonna be okay. Is there? Does everyone have the hands?
Yo, I'm up top.
He does have his hands up, okay? Just come and make sure that the officers just turn around and walk backwards towards them. Don't walk facing them. He told me to stay in the car. Just stay in the car? Okay, then whatever instructions they give you, just do that.
But several minutes after the 911 call, Edwin pulls over. Because, I mean, at this point, there's like 7 cop cars behind him chasing him down the highway.
Look like a big U,
So
dog.
he knew
With no shirt on.
signs up. Yeah, and there's so much footage of this case, and they actually have the dash
Big
cam
white go.
police footage released showing them pulling over Edwin. That's pretty interesting as well.
Oh, that's how you feel, G? You gonna boot us off the spot like y'all some legends? I hope y'all bum ass. That motherfucking head pounding, dog. You hear that shit? Doo-doo. Hit my fucking head.
Damn, we got dropped off the bubble, G. I went to go get a drink and we got dropped off the bubble. That's tough.
Go play some Rebirth, G.
Huh? You want to? Let's go. Let's go.
And if you didn't catch it, in the actual dash cam footage,
Alright, meet me in game chat.
we also asked Edwin, why is he wearing body armor? Because he was wearing a bulletproof vest. And apparently he tells the police that I came to throw him. So he was like, I think he was kind of planning and wrestling with maybe just like
Okay,
fighting
chat.
out to the death and, you know, or even taking someone. Yeah. Yeah.
Mountain Dew, yes, sir.
Like that, so.
I think he got him stuck in.
So 30 minutes after all this, he is booked and processed at the Tahoma County. But not only him, they actually booked and processed Andrea as well. Because they weren't fully aware of the situation.
To all my people that watch me whenever I play 2K, I am so sorry that I don't stay on there longer, man. I really am.
Just like him, and
Just don't enjoy playing no more.
such a traumatic experience. On top of everything she already goes through.
Poor girl, and she had just gotten off a 12-hour shift at Rush. She must be so fucking
Hey, baby, could
tired.
you turn that down just a little bit for me?
Oh my god, it's just petrified. But
Give me
I
one
wouldn't
second,
be able to sleep after all this.
Yeah. And of course, like, she's thinking, you know, this is all over, and she's getting pulled over. Edwin's getting arrested, like, you know, weight lifted off. No.
Arrest her too.
Okay. Here we go. I was like, man, we're living.
Tier 100, G.
We're living, macho. That's all we can do. Yo, chat, y'all know what to do, man. Smash that follow button for me. Smash that like. Smash that share. If you got a little extra and you want to hit the Cash App, or if you want to hit the star gold, the Cash App is $WHYTEGOLD502. Spell with a white. Spell with a Y. Spell with a white.
Yeah, dude.
Angelo, you ain't on here?
Oh, CASHAPP yawning, dog.
Scopes and scatters. Scopes and scatters. Scopes and scatters.
Scatter the scopes.
Scatters and scopes and scopes and scatters.
fucking and I'm fucking tipsy.
Guys, Killer, what up? What happened with 2K? We couldn't find a third.
Yeah, we're not gonna just sit there and just.
Couldn't find a third, man. Here we go.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deployed shortly.
Let's get a dub first game, Sam.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Dude should just minded his own damn business.
Enemy soldier incoming. Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real. Hostile dropping
Here we go.
into the area. Watch the skies.
Up time. Y'all know what time it is, chat. I got Sam with me. I got Cuss Killer with me. Let's get it. Where we going? All right.
Battle Royale. Eyes on scavenger hunt. Got gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone. Hostile patrol. Your primary objective is to kill them all. Positive ID on the bounty target. Source them out. In their sights.
They're touching me.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
There's three of them up there.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
Good job, Sam.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Started choking her because she couldn't stop screaming, which that doesn't make any sense, obviously.
He's trying to make it seem like, oh, I just got that and I got scared.
Right, because he's like, he knew he committed a crime, that it's impossible. He admitted that it was a crime. This is he'd be in trouble. But then he says that.
Oh, team in the base.
Just closing in. There are 24 enemies still out there. Kill them all. Enemy UAV overhead.
And this story makes no sense.
Yo, cuz, you break your legs, bro?
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm gonna try to get up here to him.
Losing contact.
Shit.
Repent your sins, you gotta, this is what you gotta do, right? You gotta own up to everything that you do. And then Edwin gives the real story about what happened that night. And the real story is to not hit her.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And essentially, she got the urge to kill. And she started screaming. He approached her as like,
Supply box marked. Secure the package.
she refused. They got into an argument because he was gonna rape her regardless. That was his first motivation. He started screaming for her. Grabs a rock.
Damn it. Let's go, man.
Next objective located. Primary objective accomplished. Supply box
This is that the way he approached the situation was like,
Allied cluster strike inbound.
As they dug in more and more, they started
Gas is moving. Enemy UAV overhead.
That's probably how he
Yeah, that's exactly what it essentially says that security officers have to hold from police officers. Like there's gotta be a difference in uniforms and vehicles so that people can identify each as such as opposed to
Sam, I got shields for you. Where you at?
really confused him as an actual police
I already
officer.
got you.
Alright.
it's gotta be easier just to because that's just part of college. You know, there's tons of drinking that goes on. There's oftentimes where people are
Get out of my lobby, G.
police officer. It's gotta be easy enough to tell the difference.
Well, the big thing
There's one on the roof.
9 times out of 10, security officers do not go through the same training. They don't have the same level of background checks run. They don't have the same level of
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
It doesn't say that
Enemy UAV overhead. Fire sale down. Fire station.
the requirements are far less strict.
Only ice, ain't no rest for the wicked.
It's not the same. So there should be a difference. Shouldn't use the two.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Free selfie at the box. Free selfie at the box.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That he went on to say he had heard from the uncle and said that he had put through the but he talked about how
General recon.
UAV entering the AO. Bounty target is down. Well done.
Let's go, chat.
Losing ground. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
People out there who have those guns and are actually
Yo, I appreciate the clip, Macho.
I think, from my perspective, I think it's absolutely a real thing. Because if you think about it, everybody has emotions. And obviously they're not
Shit, I'm in their sights.
but I think people could
Enemy UAV overhead.
create anger and all these different things. You might have an urge to beat somebody up, but like to break things.
Yo, Sam, drop me your money. I'll go get 3 UAVs real quick.
I have an urge to set fires with things. I think it's a totally real thing. There's something psychological going on with this.
not that there's an excuse for it.
Recon's up.
Maybe
To the left, keep the pressure on.
sorry,
UAV entering the AO.
kind of interesting.
Your team is KIA. It's up to you now.
We're able to
UAV entering the AO.
support around you, whatever it is. For that, but it is have someone who is really hard life or they go
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Debate about it is too it's hard to say because I'm that perspective. And I think there is definitely like trauma and other factors that affect that. And
Airstrike target marked. Take it out.
This is Tracker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound.
start
Losing ground.
Impact, no joy.
What's interesting though is that the detectives actually had to write a letter to police because I think they really broke it.
Get
I
a move
literally
on.
just
Head to
killed
the
all
safe
them
zone.
boys, bro.
This perspective is an interesting tactic. It really seemed to show them like they're like what could help is if you write a letter to dating people.
I'm inside right here where you get reload your ammo.
so they can get another version of things written. They're not trying to like help
Right.
make this better.
But like the pen art. I mean they're trying to make this thing sustainable. So Edwin apparently was crying. They don't think their soul hears him crying.
Enemy precision airstrike.
All he cares about is forgiveness.
Tough, bro. Yo, Shawnee, what up? I send it to you so you can edit it. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you. GG's, chat.
I'm not sure what your name is, but I know for a fact you love your daughter. Read somewhere you're desperately searching for your daughter, and I failed you. I failed everyone. I'm really sorry. I thank you. Damn, like he doesn't deserve the job I had. And I never had it. Sorry for wearing your badge.
That's alright. That's a good game.
Sure, Jimmy's father was like, well, your letter, forge that shit. Is that's like my whole thing with like religion. It's like this fucked up shit, and then they somehow like get like just saying a prayer or something. Meanwhile, detectives back in Oregon are looking for the car that he ditched at the Salem Dress for Less store.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon.
Yo, Sam, you still here?
18700. Your dad, I'm sorry. Your mom, I'm sorry. It was an accident. She screamed and I had to silence her.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I don't know what happened, but I ain't got Sam with me.
It's interesting that he continues to like sales. Like you said, it's clear that he's like wrestling with all of this.
Are you there?
So officers report that he head towards the
Hello?
location that Heather controlled on the map. Interesting is that officers
Sam.
stop like 8700 notice that.
Sam.
And they know that 187 is also
My boy done fell asleep. Damn, I know them fucking allergies. I need some Benadryl. Baby, we got any Benadryls? Baby. Babe. Yeah, she's asleep.
He said, I thought she was alive. I thought she was attempting to fall.
Fuck.
But I checked her pulse.
I guess I lost Sam somehow.
Then the DA actually to see the attorney John.
I don't know, chat. What y'all think, man? What do y'all think we should do?
Just left it. Piece of trash. We're sorry.
I wonder if there's even a possibility that she, like,
Y'all want to watch me? Here, let's see if I can pull it up.
is it possible that she was unconscious and she was brought to the hospital?
There's this horse racing game I play. Chat, I don't know if I've ever told y'all about it or not. You can get it on your phone. It's called Champion Horse Racing. Hold on, where's it at?
So him actually because he attacked her initially and then he went back and did it because he wanted to make certain that she was dead. But back in California, Edwin was arraigned on charges of attempted murder, kidnapping, carjacking.
No, I guess I wouldn't be able to do that right now because I would have to unhook all that stuff.
Started preparing with his attorney. And his attorneys argued that Edward's confession was inadmissible in court because his rights had been violated. Apparently, when Edward had been forced to go to jail.
All right. Well, I guess I'll come back on, man.